But without further ado, let's play some Premier Draft for Core Set 21. So let's look in here. Right off the bat, we have a really good rare. Subiru, really good if you're on that low to the ground aggro deck. There's also a lot of creatures that can pump themselves or are pumped by other things. For instance, we got the wall in this set. That's like the 3-mana 0/3 defender that gives all of your attacking creatures +1/+0. And so this card's really good with that. So really like this card. Nothing wrong with taking a rare red here. I think that aggro is probably one of the best decks to play right now in this set, unless you get a key build-around piece early. So yeah, we'll take the Subira here. Maybe we'd like to see Judgment. Doubt it'll come back around. Spell Weird is really good. Turn to Slag, Goblin Arsonist, other good cards to potentially hit on the wheel. But yeah, let's take our rare here and draft ourselves maybe an aggro deck. Alright, so pack 2 here. We like our Hobble Fiend, really strong. We also have the Warded Battlements, which I just aforementioned. That works pretty nicely with Subira here. This way we can have a 2-power creature and get on unblockably for 3 damage. And we can do that for as much mana as we have to tap. So, really like that. Throwaway rare here. Really only good in best of 3 if there's a key card like, say, Teferi's Tutelage that you want out of your opponent's deck. If they really built their deck around it well or they got multiple pieces, then this card sees play. But I really like the Warded Battlements here. I think this card's fun. I think the card's fine. Would love to see Hobble Fiend come back around, but Hobble Fiend's a really good card, and I think people are also noticing the power of aggro right now. Another good card here is Mistral Singer. Perfectly fine card. And there is an idea of potentially speculating on taking blue here, but I'm going to take the only white card in the pack and just kind of hope that we get all of the white cards going forward, since we're taking them all now. That way nobody else is playing white, we get all the good whiteys. Okay, so Rambunctious Mutt. It's not fantastic, not fantastic. It's definitely a curve topper. But nothing much else for us there. I do like Llanowar Visionary. Small enough to work with Subira. Replaces itself, ramps us, really strong card. Bunch of really good green cards. There's also a lot of really good black cards too. So I guess this is the point where we decide which direction we want to go. I think Llanowar Visionary is strong. Turn to Slag would also be kind of just a fair, simple, safe pick, which might end up be our choice. There's not a lot of great fixing in the set. Now I'm leaning between Turn to Slag here or Kite Sail Freebooter, but I think I'm just going to play safe here and take the Turn to Slag. No need to break out into a third color so early. Here we have some nice cards. Some nice cards indeed. Goblin Wizardry, pretty fun. We just want a whole bunch of little dudes to go with our Warded Battlements. Warded Battlements, of course, is great with any card that is a 2-for-1, like this one is, where you get 2 creatures for the price of 1. We also have a really good flyer that, if we find more flyers, is even better. Solid, all-around great removal, really annoying creature. I think I'm going to take the Aven Gagglemaster here and just see how many flyers we can get. Evasion's really strong, but yeah, it's what we're going to do. Llanowar Visionary would be really nice if it was 2 green instead of 1, at least for that devotion aspect. So we have our Hobble Fiend. We also have Legion's Judgment. We know there's another Hobble Fiend coming around. Doubt that Legion's Judgment is going to make it back around, so this is a speculation pick here. Do we want to take the removal, or do we want to take the nice creature? Again, Spellgorger Weird is really strong as well. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I think I'm going to take the Hobble Fiend here. I do want to take just a whole bunch of low-to-the-ground creatures here. There'll be more removal in packs to come, hopefully. But we'll do that. Pegasus is really good. Pegasus also works with our Gagglemaster, so we have that going for us. Very nice. Bunch of Pegasi are hard to deal with. They block well. Again, Spellgorger Weird, love to see it. If we end up getting enough flyers, Celestial Enforcer But I'll take the Pegasus here. Most likely going to be wheeling. I'm going to guess the Ranger's Guile and the Chrome Replicator. Those are probably what's going to be coming back around. But nobody else was really taking red, so I mean, Turn to Slag also might come back around, and it's fine. It's an okay piece. But we'll take the Pegasus here. Probably second pick would have been Spellgorger Weird. Okay. Alright, so really good creature for the aggro theme that we're working with here. So that's a pretty easy pick. Nothing else in this pack I don't think would even make it into our deck, and this is just really good, so fantastic. Get in the deck. Kerr's good. Ooh, but we also have a Steed, and we also have a Destructive Tampering. Now, Destructive Tampering is a win condition, and we are playing aggro. But we're just pack wanting here. Pretty sure that we'd want to take the Igneous Cur here before we take the Tampering. There's also a chance we get Houndmaster. Makeshift Battalion is also fairly good, but I'm going to take the Igneous Cur here. Works really nice with Subura. If we end up having a lot of mana, we just make it unblockable and then pump it a whole bunch of time to get in damage. So we'll do that. We like that. Now I'll take the Legion's Judgment. Not high on taking a Goblin Arsonist over removal, so we'll take the Judgment here. Judgment also is kind of what we're looking for with this deck. We're pretty low to the ground, and one big blocker, of course we care a little bit more about big toughness, is our Bane. But a lot of times, big toughness comes with big arms, so we'll take the Legion's Judgment here, and then just feel sad about the Arsonist. Okay. I'm going to take the Imp. It's a really annoying flyer, and there's still a chance that we are going to try a third color. I do like Mardu. I like it a lot. Black has a ton of great cards in it. But I'll take the Imp before I take the land. This crazy annoying flyer works with our Gaggle Master. Super solid. Okay. So we have an Ambush Viper here, which is fine. Short Sword is cute. Short Sword we can, of course, work with Suburo. We make our creature unblockable. Then the Short Sword puts on there is now a lot more damage. But probably not going to play it. We'll take the Masked Blackguard and speculate. We'll take the good removal here. Burn Bright's cute, but eh. It is just cute, that is all. We'll take the Steward, because I already have like 4 of them. Let's get the gems. Sweet. Alright, so we got the Tapper. So I'm going to find some more flyers or other evasive sort of creatures. We have a cool Anthem. Spore Weaver is really good. Spore Weaver is like super strong, and I think it's a sleeper card. But really good card. I am going to take the Solidarity here, though, because our whole point is just to play a whole bunch of little duders and make it happen. But yeah, we'll take the Solidarity. Would be really dope if Windscud Crag came back around, and I wouldn't be opposed to, of course, the wonderful Daybreak Charger. Pretty much any of the cards that's in our colors are very playable. But we'll take the Solidarity here. Kind of wish it was an instant, but, you know, you can't have them all. So we have a really nice rare in our colors. Card is fantastic, does everything we want it to do. Keeps going wide. Bolsters up other creatures. We just got ourselves the, where's that? The Solidarity. So we're putting a bunch of +1/+1 counters on creatures. Card's good. Definitely can't pass that up. We'd just love to see Daybreak Charger come back to us. And we've been taking a lot of the white going that direction, so there's a really good chance that we get all the white coming back. Then we get this pack. Watcher's not good enough to make us want to go blue here. It really comes down to either we take the Daybreak Charger or the Angelic Ascension. Angelic Ascension, of course, works well with our Gaggle Master. It's removal fade, if you will. You either remove something of your opponents and give them a 4/4, which very few things you'll want to do that to, but there are some. Or you just turn your Igneous Cur into a 4/4 flyer. There's that. But I'm going to take the Daybreak Charger here. Our goal is to literally just aggro in, beat down, beat down, beat down. And there's a chance that Ascension comes back around, so we'll take this. We got a Swooper. Ooh, but we got the Alpine Houndmaster. That's what we were looking for. So we already have the Igneous Cur. We just got to find the Vigilant good boy. And because we have Igneous Cur, this is just a 2/2 that draws a card that also gets bigger for all of our other attacking creatures. Fun fact, too, is that with Subira, we can give it unblockable before we swing with the team. Then this thing just explodes. So yeah, definitely gonna take this. Would love to see Gale Super come back around, but really, rarely do you ever see the Flyers do that. So, Houndmaster, let's do this. All right. Well. Huh. Okay. So we have Seasoned Howlblade, which is just an all-around great attacker. We also have Indulgent Patrician, which is a flyer, which is like what we got going on here. Also is our splash. Could also be a hate draft too, to perhaps take somebody off of something. I think I'm going to stick with white-red, though, and we'll take the Seasoned Hallowblade. Would love to see the Daybreak Charger come back around. It'll be telling if we see Indulgent Patrician come back around. We might end up taking it on the comeback, because at that point, then we know that, even black is a little bit open. Nobody's playing Life Gain Matters decks, and things like that. Would love to take the Spine Megalodon just as a hate draft, but Swift Response is one of the best removals in the set, so we'll take that. It's really good. In this deck, Staunch Shieldmate is also fine, so that'd be also okay to come back around. Hey, we got a Gale Swooper. So we'll take the Gale Swooper here. Just another flyer. Also fits in our curve very nicely. We don't have a lot of 4-drops as it is, so perfectly great. It's also wonderful if we play this after we've played our Alpine Houndmaster. Just give it that extra evasion to slap in there to get some more damage. So the Gale a-swoopin'. Aww. We have our Selfless Boy. Not much to say outside of that. Feat of Resistance, but Fear of Resistance would also be a really good name. Feat of Resistance is really strong. It's essentially a counterspell in white if you play it right. Or it's a combat trick, or it gives you counters for whatever counter reasons you need. But we'll take the Selfless Savior here, just to protect our good creatures. And if we get a nice big boom boom, it works. Probably gonna take the Crag here. Anointed Chorister is really good as well, but we don't really have any mana fixing yet. And it's probably just better. Let's check how many creatures we got. We got 14, we still have a whole other pack. Chorister does also go really nice with Subira, though. If you have 6 mana, we'll take the land. We'll take the land. Nothing for us here. Nothing for us really here at all. I'll take the Leafkin Avenger. Just throw it in there. Take the light. Take the Big Crab. Trying to fade Big Booty, so let's not pass him around. Hey, Gale Swooper came back. Love to see it. Love to see it. Dub, but we're probably not going to play it. I said no. And perfect. We got our Shieldmate. Things are coming up, Mark. Well. I'd love to take Masker Worm just because, it's a really bomb mythic, but it is not in our colors, and we're not at a point where we want to splash for it. That's sad. Probably just take the Scorching Dragonfire here. When you get the mythics, both of these cards are fantastic. Whoever's playing black is going to have some really, really nice cards. But we'll take the Dragonfire here, keep on the aggro plan. Would love to see, if Anointed Chorister comes back around, it would be this time that we take it. Pack Leader! Aw, man, Pack Leader, but also Acolyte? Man, Pack Leader is just so good. How many dogs we got? We got 1... I'm guessing 2, 3. We have 3. We're going to get more doggies. We're going to get more doggy dogs. Would love it if Basri's Acolyte would come back around. We've been taking most of the white cards, so a lot of people aren't going to be priced into that. Ooh, we have another Bolt Hound. It's happening. Oh man, but Volcanic Geyser. Shoot. We're probably going to be playing pretty low to the ground anyway, so Geyser's not that fantastic. We'll take the dog. Where's our Vigilant Pup? We need our Vigilant Pup. Pearl Knight, really strong card. Really strong card indeed. So we could take Fear of Resistance here. It's another great way to get a creature in unblockably if your opponent's playing mostly only one color creature. We could take another Legion's Judgment just to kill big creatures. I'll take the Fear of Resistance, the Feat of Resistance. I'm going to keep saying Fear. And we'll throw it into the sideboard for now. Not sure we're going to be playing it, but I think I'd play it over the Judgment. We got the Watchdog! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And as sad as it is, we have to take it over Swift Response here because there's no guarantee this is going to come back around. And that just makes our Alpine Houndmaster and our pack leader just miles and miles better. So get in the deck. Get in the deck. We have our Destructive Tampering right now. I'll definitely take this. Let's just make our board as wide as possible and get in there for lethal. Would love if Daybreak Charger comes back around. I think at this point I would also take a Makeshift Battalion. So there's that. I'm going to take a Staunch Shieldmate here over Gale Swooper. We want to keep our curve fairly short. Love Pegasus. Pegasus is perfect. If this was a dog, we'd take the Pyroling, but for some reason Wizards decide to make it a lizard. Why? That's the only question I have for you guys. We'll take a Secure the Scene. It's fine removal. I mean, are we going to take another Staunch Shieldmate? No. Nah, I think it is time we take the Battalion here. Battalion's good. I don't think we need 3 Staunch Shieldmates. Another Tapper guy. Another Tapper guy. Oh, I'm so sorry. We took the pack. We took the Battalion. So we already have 3 1-drops. Another Staunch, we might get another Staunch Shieldmate. Oh wait, no we won't. We know what's coming around. I will take the Goblin Arsonist though. The Arsonist. Deck seems nice. We have a pretty cool aggro deck going for us. Probably not going to play the Burn Bright though. But alright. Okay, so we have a few cuts. A few cuts to make here. Let's get all of this out of here. And let's take a look here. Probably going to cut an Arsonist. I don't think we need to be playing 5 1-drops. I do like Shieldmate. It's pretty interesting, actually. Very, very tricky, very tricky. You know, the right thing to do might actually be just to cut the top end and leave it just to be our removal. And even then, I'm kind of thinking about just even cutting our 3 little pieces of removal here. On the low end, what do we got here? We got a Swift Response, we got a Scorching Dragonfire, we have a Legion's Judgment, and then we just have a whole bunch of really good creatures. I think we go down these 2. I mean, that might be a little bit ambitious, but I think we're running a 16-land deck here, and we just got to cut 2 more cards. And we have a plan here. So, cut an Arsonist. And then maybe cut a 3-drop. Our worst 3-drop is Makeshift Battalion. Or is our worst 3-drop now Celestial Enforcer? There's the question for you. Which one do we cut? We have a lot of creatures. We're low to the ground. We're attacking a whole bunch. Makeshift Battalion has a really good chance of getting a +1/+1 counter on it, and then once that happens, it gets insane. Or do we leave in the Celestial Enforcer here and tap some dudes to keep the beats going? I think the right answer is to leave in Celestial Enforcer, just in case our opponent has a creature that's too big for us to deal with in the booty department. They'll most likely not be attacking with it, so it's also a combo with Swift Response. I think I'm going to leave in Celestial Enforcer here just for that extra effect. Plus, Subera can give it unblockable, so it kind of works in that theme. So Subera can give all of our creatures except for the Charger and a dog that's been pumped by Pack Leader unblockable. That seems really good. I guess the Hollow Blade 2 can't get in there, or the Lieutenant, but get out of here. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's put our lands in, check what the suggestion is. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 white pips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm going to go down 1 mountain, go up 1 plains. And I'm fine with these arts. What happened? Why do we have 41 cards now? Why do we have 41 cards? Did I go up 2 planes instead? Oh, that's right. That's right. It gave us 17 lands because that's what it always does. So we'll just do this. Perfect. All right. So this is the deck. This is what we're playing with. Let us run it through the gauntlet and see if we can do some crazy, crazy things with our little aggro deck here. Okay. This hand is pretty nice. I like everything about it. It's a keep. The only thing that would make this hand better is if we had a 1-drop and we were on the play. So the only 2 things that would make this better. But I think we're going to keep it. The big question is, Iggy the Great going to keep their hand, or are they going to go down? Yum, yum, yum. Iggy the Great. What is the choice? Alright, they decided to keep. We will as well. Let's see what our start off here is. Did not draw the 1-drop, so we'll lead on the plains. We're going to start off on the Pegasus here. Probably going to go Pegasus, Battlements, Hound. Or we'll actually probably go Pegasus, Hound, Battlements. Ooh, and then we can go into Solidarity after we play our Hobble Fiend. Things are working out. Things are working out. Opponent is also on the Boros plan. So there's that. Or we'll actually probably go Pegasus. My phone decided to start repeating myself. Alright. Opponent's getting weird. Opponent's getting weird. I'm fine with offering up this trade. See what they do. There's a chance that they don't block. They might have an instant in their, or sorcery in their hand, just to make it in their favor next turn. So it's very unlikely that they block there. So there's that. Get it all up in my mustache. Ooh, they got the Subera too. Okay, okay. Hey, they can make their Spell Gorger weird unblockable here. They could. They could. The fact that she has haste too. Really good. Really good indeed. Looks like they want to race. It's cool. It's cool. If we draw a land, the next turn we can play the Hobble Fiend and Solidarity. Well, we could do that anyway, but you're a little late to the party there, shield mate. But we can play it now, so let's throw out the battlements here. It's also a blocks Subira. Time to swing. Get in for a good little chunky chunk. Play another good blocker. And now if we draw a land next turn, we play the Solidarity and make it so they can't block. And I'm not that good at math, but that might be lethal. Of course, they had to play a flyer to spoil our plans. Ooh. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. So we're probably just going to do this. Yeah. And we'll put that on the flyer. No point attacking with the, well, 3 power, 3 power, 4 power. Doubt they have a shock and a 1 mana white instant, so let's do it. Let us, as they say, go. And then destructive tampering is just super strong here. Ooh. They can kill our hound. Wait, they just take it all? I have no idea what happened there. But, that's game 1. Hand's good, hand's good. We need to draw another land. But we're going to start off with a pack leader. I'll be okay if we just draw Houndmaster. But a land would be preferable. In the top 2. Where were you last turn? Good boys sometimes late. Sometimes you just have a late good boy. You can be late and still be a good boy. Well. Oh well. So do they have the removal? Do they have eliminate? It does say prevent all damage, not becomes indestructible. Okay. The 4. The 4 damage. Alright. They have cancel up. Protege. Protege, yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep, to the protege. So we could put the counter here on the Daybreak Charger, but then we can't attack with both our creatures. By putting it on the Charger, it kind of forces the block, and then, you know, we get the token, but now if and when they kill our pack leader, which I'm sure they're going to want to, they'll have something to worry about. Alright, play a good boy. And we'll swing the whole team. That way they can't chump one of these guys. They'll either have to take 6 here and chump to save 2 life. Boom, boom. End turn. And then next turn we're going to do a trick. If we draw a land. If we don't draw a land, maybe not. Wolfies! Welcome! It's always weird for like people that end up watching on YouTube. And they're like, why the heck did you just yell Wolfies? It's because I'm streaming. Oh. Why? That was confusing. But it's another one. Another one in the books. 2 games down. We're just speeding through this. Good boys and all. Taking our laps. Keep. This hand is fantastic. Our opponent's mulling down too. Look at our curve. Look at this little curvy hand. The finest of curves. Get in there, old Staunchy. Old Staunchy the soldier. Get in there for 3, old Staunchy. The old Staunchy beats. Opponent was rude and played a blocker. Very rude. Very rude. But you know what? If we have to lose our Daybreak Charger, we have to lose our Daybreak Charger. That is a bridge that I am okay to bury. See how the follow-up goes. Another opponent on the blue-black plan. Thalad's really good. Thalad is very good. Don't think I'm ready to trade the Bolt Hound for the Thalad here, so we're just going to play our Pack Leader and our Hobble Fiend and pass El Turno. And then next turn we'll attack with the Pack Leader and the Bolt Hound for all that delicious doggy value. Doggy dog. Doggy dog. Why can't you be a devil dog? A hellhound, if you will. Alright. Dog beats. Haroof. It's fair. It's very fair. Very, very. I also like just Hobble Fiend back on the D here, because our opponent tries to kill it, then, you know, or kills our things, then we just, you know, sacrifice the other thing in response and get a bigger thing. We're just going to keep our stuff in our hand here. Actually, we might play one land. Put the fear in him. Alright. All attacks. Pretty sure the finishing blow. Sorry. Looks like we're having doggy for dinner. Now, do you block the Bolt Hound or do you block the Fiend? Pretty sure we just let this one happen. They'll get a 1/1 here. The price is too high. We'd have to eat both of our other creatures. And these two on their own do fine. Shacklegeist is good. But this is better. Oh, they had to cancel. Man. Keep the beats. Keeping the beats, girl, and free my soul. I want to get lost in that rock and roll. Keep the fear in him. We don't have 2 lands in hand. Uh-oh, that blocks well. Oh no. Why did they attack? Oh well. Oh, is it not? Is Geist not able to block? Alright, where's the view battlefield button? Why, oh why, did they swing in with Shacklegeist? Oh! Shacklegeist can block only creatures with flying. Oh. Rough. Or as we say it here, woof. This hand is a keep, just on the strength of Pack Leader and Igneous Cur. So, awesome. We don't want to draw any more lands. That's pretty much all the lands we want to see throughout an entire game with this draft build, so we'll keep. There's a chance that we could just go down a land. May not need 16. I mean, our curve is all 3 and lower, and then just, you know, 1 4-drop. If we end up just getting extra Floody Flood, then I might just consider it. we draw a 1-drop, we'll go Igneous Cur 1-drop. But otherwise, I think we just throw down the battlements here. No! Give me a 1-drop. Give me a 1-drop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mountains. Battlements. Big booty buggies. Oh, no. That beats down our wall. Oh, no. Stop it, deck. We don't need any more lands. I guess the lands work well with Igneous Cur. And if we ever draw our Subita, you know, then we can do some fun things. Then we can do some fun things. I mean, I do understand the value of best of 1. I just think best of 3 is better. Just think it's better. Now, if they had a 7-turn best of 1 thing, or 7-turn or 7-win 3-loss best of 3 thing, then that'd be cool. You know, just for the people that want to spend all of their time doing that type of thing. Welp. We didn't come here not to attack. They're thinking about it. They're really thinking about it here. Cool. The race is on. Racy Daisy. Racy Daisy. But see, you wouldn't have to. You know, you'd still have these normal 7, you know, 1-game matches. You know, you have the pool of games for the newer players, then you have the pool of games for the, you know, vetted players. Pretty sure this one's a loss. So I don't think it would be that difficult for, you know, Wizards to make that kind of change. Wow. No blocks. Hit me hard. Take me down. Taking it hard. All right, we're 3-1. Well, that's funny. Look at this wonderful curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Well, we gotta mulligan this. This is good too. Okay, this is good too. We'll put back the Arsonist here. And we'll run it like this. Really glad that Basri's Lieutenant is not double costed in the white. Cool, 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 cool. Houndmaster here, get a couple good boys. And we just unmulliganed. Ah, they played a blocker. Watchy Hog. Aggro beats. We'll save the Houndmaster. Houndmaster, Bestmaster. Ooh, Bolthound, eh? Bolthound on the D, eh? Big Give him big Wow, and the old Scoopo. Sometimes they're fast. Sometimes you just have the fast one, but that's what we're here for. We're here to play that aggro. Alright, so let's go on to the next one. This hand is keepable. Wish this was just a mountain, but that's okay. Probably just gonna go... We're gonna keep this hand for sure, but what we play first very much depends on what we draw. I think if we draw a mountain, we'll go, you know, plains into our staunchy boy. But we probably will just do Windscarred Crag if we don't draw a mountain. You know. No. We're going to play Staunchy anyway. Give him the Staunch, and then maybe we'll draw an untapped land, which is every other land in our deck. And we also might just take out this Windscarred Crag. Alright, let's attack. Let's put the fear in him. Nice. Nice. Trying to sell me more Chandra spellbooks. Okay. Play the Arsonist. No attacks. Swift response this Thrashing Brontodon. And then if we draw a land, we Lieutenant. If we don't draw a land, we can kill something. And then if we do draw a land, we could kill something and play Daybreaker. You know, we got options. We have all of this gas. All we need is a lighter. All we need is a lighter. After this game, I'm pretty sure we're taking out the Windscarred Crag. That one life gain is not doing much for us, but an untapped red source there would have been a little bit better. Canopy Stalker. Oof. Let's swiftly respond. Land. Ech. Ech. Ich. Ach. Ugh. And we'll do that. Get in. Keeping the beats on. Keeping the beats on. Why? Why there? Has anybody else been noticing people scooping really fast? Why are people just giving up? Keep. Alright, now no more lands. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll play the pack leader. The only reason not to play the pack leader there is to potentially bait removal by playing Hobble Fiend. But pack leader can attack. No blocks. We're racing. Ooh, we are racing. We are racing. We are racing brand. Racing brand. In turn, What do we got, OP? Something with 3 toughness? It is something with 3 toughness. Give me a 2-drop. Ooh, it's a 3-drop. Pretty sure we're just going to do this and race on. Keep it going. Keep it going. They're slowing down a little bit. Yes, something else for Shannon to win. If you're just tuning in, we do a bunch of Patreon giveaways, and so far Shannon has won most of them. Shenanigans. Wow. What a selfish cat. The rude. The utmost Rudy rude. Our own Bolty boy. All swings. I'm thinking about doing something. Ooh. Giving it a little growth, are we? Okay. Okay. Well, the spell resolves. That's fine. That's fine. Play another dog. Play another dog. And we have this weird looking dog coming down next. Ooh. So sweet. So swift. So this hand is great. We're going to keep it. It's essentially a 9-card hand because we have Alpine Houndmaster and we do have the Igneous Cur and the Alpine Watchdog, so this is an easy keep. We're going to lead off on Staunchy Boy here, just because if our opponent plays a 1-1, we can still attack in. Otherwise, it feels kind of weird getting in with the Arsonist. Arsonist is also just a better blocker later down the road. Let's get in for one. Oh, we do our Igneous Cur. Man. Less value. Take the dog. Take the watchdog. Watchy doggy. If you do become a tier 2 or higher Patreon, please let me know before the end of stream, because it kind of lags a little bit, and then I will throw you into the pool of individuals. So definitely do that. And then I'll verify it later, and we'll be mailing it out tomorrow. So just let me know if you subscribe, or if you become a Patreon. Okay. Now we're probably just going to play the Hollow Blade here. It's getting for the most damage. In turn. For those of you that end up watching this on YouTube later down the road, because this is going up for sure, stay tuned because we will be doing a Patreon giveaway later on for a Chandra Spellbook. So, yeah. My turn. Cool, cool. We got the land here. Now we have an interesting situation to be in here. Because I could just simply play an instant here and throw up the Riddle form. Pretty sure we're still attacking. Could just lose Staunchy here, but we'll still get in for 7. Yeah, we're all attacking. Now if they have a removal spell, that's double blowout, but... We're going to attack here, we're going to play the Watchdog and Goblin Arsonist. There's also a chance that they don't have an instant. But what are the odds of that? Now if they draw into a shock here, that'll feel really bad. Here's hoping they block the Alpine Houndmaster because they realize how great of a card it is. They're thinking about it. Staunchy block. Block the Staunchy man? Staunch Daddy? The father of all staunchiness? Don't have a shock. They have a shock too. Rude. So rude. So rude. Yep. We'll get in for 3 and we'll keep going wide. Alpine Watchdog. Arsonist. Now all we need to do is draw a land. We can play another creature and grow the board. Our opponent hasn't done much currently. Oh, just now saw. Simone, 6. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Him Nation. Well, this is fantastic. Do they have a land with another 1-mana instant? That'd suck if they do. Ooh, that works as well. Sweet. So we'll play the Selfless Savior. Then we'll play... Yep, we'll do it now. Solidarity. And we'll get in. The reason I do it now instead of waiting is just because I want to get in for damage, and it makes 2 of our creatures not die to being blocked by Skyscanner. And we just get them low, as Mama always taught me. Get them low, keep them low. Treat them like your bank account. Just keep them empty. Decent blocker, decent blocker. Okay. Activating here makes me think that they don't have a 1-mana red instant. Otherwise, they'd probably leave both on the block here. Our opponent is doing a wonderful job of not playing a creature with power 4 or greater. Swing. They survive if they do have the instant. But if they don't, then a anticlimactic win. Oh, I did math wrong. This adds up to 7, not 8. My bad. End turn. Let's see what they got. Doggy beats. Doggies beat. Yeah. I think we did it, guys. I think we did it. There's no need to go out with the swift response on the Arsonist. That's too smart. We're doggy beats. Alright, so that's a fast 7-1. It's a fast 7-1 indeed. But oh well. We'll take our gems here, take our packs.